I feel like one of the biggest battles that we've had to fight is in Tattered Flag being summed up in $1.5 million for a brewery. And that's just simply not what we are. We're a brewery, we're a distillery, we're a brew pub, we're an events venue. There's a big part of the events venue that we want to be, we want to bring to the town and stuff that we want to do here. Personally, I'm a business owner with my brothers. We have 5 repair locations, automotive repair. We're in the process of getting our 6th. We did 34 events at our auto repair locations last year, where we incorporated radio personalities for things like Toys for Tots, Children's American Network, all that kind of stuff. That's something that you just don't see in that type of industry, and that's something that is who we want to be. It's what we want to bring with us. It's who Tattered Flag is. And I don't think we can talk enough about that part of what makes us who we are. We're excited to get in and work with local business. We're excited to get in and work with the college. We're excited to get in areas of South Central Pennsylvania and figure out how we can show what is good about South Central Pennsylvania with Tattered Flag. The biggest thing that we've gotten questions about is the borough bank. Okay. And I'm going to defer to some of my pages here, so I'm using factual numbers and not estimating. Tattered Flag, not including the $400,000 for the purchase of the property, as it stands now, is $2,258,159, of which there is $550,000 in an SBA loan. That is for all of our equipment and some money for other work that we need to do to the property. There's $1.1 million that we are asking that we be able to use to fix up the Elks building and renovate and get it up to the point where the majority of that money, and I'll go through details here in a minute, would be needed for anybody to go into that building. There's probably 10 people that I've seen here that came in today when we were at the building to try and show people what some of that stuff was. I'd love nothing more than for us to all get up and walk over there and go in the building and you guys could see exactly what it is that we're working with. And I feel like if people saw that, they would understand why that number is the way that it is. It is the most well-known building in this town. When we talk to people outside of this town and they say, why Middletown, or where are you going in Middletown? We say, you know the Elks building, Elks movie theater, and everybody recognizes that building. There's no HVAC. It was deemed unsafe for human occupancy. There was a roof leak that you can still see the damage that was done. When we were in there this morning, there was still water leaking down from upstairs. We actually had the water shut off. It needs work. That's where we're looking to spend the $1.1 million. Of that $1.1 million, and we have Paul with us from AP Williams, who's been doing this for a long time, and we asked him to come so he could talk further about these numbers and he could answer questions so people understand that this is stuff that is needed. Of the 1.1 million numbers, we've talked to a couple people and we got the same answer over and over and over again. We're somewhere between $200,000 and $250,000 of the $1.1 million is money that is specific for Tattered Flag's use or for retrofitting the building to Tattered Flag. The 1.1 started out at almost $1.6 million. Of that 1.6, we started to chip away and we started to take away things that don't need to be done. Of that, we have $196,000 of work that needs to be done for anybody to be able to get in there that we're going to do ourselves, so we don't have to add any more money onto a loan than what is needed for us to be in a position to be successful. If we talk about $1.1 million, and there's 200, the number that we have, that we came up with is $239,510, I believe. And we subtract $196,000. That's the difference between what we're asking for and what is specifically needed to get that property ready to go.